Hello Hornby fans and welcome to another announcement video where I run through the latest additions to the 00 range. We have 14 new models joining the range and we are starting with a very interesting Class 37 livery. BR Class 37 Coco 37093 Police Livery. Built at English Electric's Robert Stephenson Hawthorne's works, this locomotive entered BR service as D6793 in 1963, allocated to Gateshead. Renumbered 37093 in February 1974, it is recognised for its memorable role in a television advert, flagging down a speeding HSD. This highly detailed model of Class 37 number 37093 comes presented in its unique police promotional livery. Complete with a roof-mounted blue light and DCC sound fitted with Class 37 sound effects, functions and an authentic police siren straight out of the box. Equipped with NEM tension lock couplings and plastic buffers, this Coco diesel is built to perform on second radius curves or greater. Loram Class 37 Coco 37418 and Kochman Gattlich. Released into BR traffic from Vulcan Foundry as D6971 on the 18th of March 1965. This locomotive was first allocated to Cardiff Canton. It was rebuilt as a Class 37-4 and renumbered 37418 in 1985 and transferred to Inverness. It received its unusual name at Edinburgh in October 1986, before entering the Provincial General Pool from January 1989. It is currently on hire to freight operator Loram Rail and painted in its livery, with its unusual name being reinstated in February 2024. The Hornby model is presented in Loram livery and comes DCC ready with a 21-pin decoder socket. This model also includes 2 etched nameplates for added detail. As part of our railroad range, this model has been designed with fewer delicate detail parts and more durable detailing. This model is also available sound fitted. DRS Class 37 Coco 37419 Carl Haviland 1945 to 2012. This locomotive entered service with BR in 1965 as D6991, allocated to Cardiff Canton, but was renumbered to 37291 in March 1974. It was rebuilt as a Class 37-4 and renumbered 37419 in 1985 and transferred to Scotland, entering the Provincial General Pool at Inverness in 1989. Reallocated to Hornby as part of the Railfreight Construction subsector the following year, after many moves and sector allocations, it passed via EWS to direct rail services in 2011. Since 2019, it has carried intercity mainline livery and was named Carl Haviland 1954 to 2012. The Hornby Railroad Class 37 number 37419 is presented in direct rail services livery, complete with commemorative nameplate. Equipped with NEM tension lock couplings and separately fitted plastic buffers, this model is ready for operation on second radius curves or greater. As part of our railroad range, this model is perfect for beginners or for adding to your existing collection. This model is also available as a sound-fitted version. TFL Construction Class 31 31271 Stratford. Originally introduced in the late 1950s, the Class 31s became a familiar sight across the British railway network, known for their versatility and longevity. Locomotive number 31271, preserved in working order, has seen continued use in the modern era and now wears the vibrant Transport for London construction livery, a striking nod to its role in supporting infrastructure projects across the capital. This Hornby Railroad Class 31 model is presented in the Transport for London construction livery, bringing a modern splash of colour to your 00 gauge layout. Based on the reliable Brush Type 2 locomotives, this model features wide tension lock couplings and moulded plastic. DCC ready, it comes fitted with a 21-pin decoder socket, allowing for easy digital upgrade. And we also have a sound-fitted version available. Railfreight Distribution Class 47 Coco 47306, the Sapper. A total of 512 Brush Type 4s were built by Brush Traction at its Falcon Works in Loughborough, and by BR at its Crew Works. This locomotive entered traffic as D1787 in 1964 at Tinsley and was used extensively on merry-go-round trains. It was renumbered 47306 in 1974 and became part of the EWS fleet inherited from BR in 1997, painted in BR Freightliner distribution livery and named the Sapper. It finished its career at Bescot in February 1999 and, after a period in storage at St Blaise, moved to the Bodmin Railway for preservation in 2007, where it has been restored to full working condition. A striking and authentic addition to any diesel-era collection, the Sapper is finished in Railfreight distribution livery. This detailed model includes separately fitted plastic buffers and NEM coupling pockets. It comes equipped with a 21-pin DCC decoder socket, making it easy to upgrade for digital operation. This model is also available as a sound-fitted version. DRS Saint Class 2920 St David. Of the 77 Saint Class members built by GWR between 1902 and 1913, 2920 St David was one of the 47 that survived beyond nationalisation of Britain's railways in 1948. This model is presented in BR livery, the condition in which it operated through to its withdrawal in October 1953, by which point it was one of the last 4 still in service. Developed with the helpful guidance from the Didcot Railway Centre, who kindly gave us access to their archive of drawings and access to the Lady of Legend locomotive, the Saint Class model features a powerful 5-pole skew-wound motor, flickering firebox, and is designed to be fully compatible with the HM7000 21-pin decoder for full DCC and sound control. In BR black livery with running number 2920, the model features a riveted churchwood tender, fluted die-cast piston rods and tapered superheated boiler. It also features the ladder-style curved frame chassis design, chimney design and safety valve with top feeds. As with all our Saint Class models, you'll notice die-cast chassis and running plate, high detailed cab and fully decorated backhead with decorated instrument dials, illuminated flickering firebox, fully decorated crew figures, sprung metal buffers, front and rear NEM coupling pockets, as well as separately fitted simulated coal load and fitted lamps. BR Class J52 06OST 68846 Late Crest. This locomotive entered service as one of Henry Ivert's J13 class as number 1247, having been built under contract by Sharp Stewart in 1899. It became LNER J52 4247 at the grouping in 1923 and later 8846 under the LNER's 1946 renumbering scheme. It entered BR service as 68846 and was withdrawn from King's Cross Topshed in May 1959, at which point it became the first preserved locomotive to be brought directly from BR when it was acquired by Captain W.G. Smith. It is now part of the National Collection and restored as GNR 1247. With new tooling, this model includes a die-cast boiler, chassis, running and connecting rods with high detail cab and fully decorated backhead and decorated instrument dials. Decoder controlled firebox flicker, powerful 5-pole skew-wound motor, opening cab roof vent, as well as sprung metal buffers, front and rear NEM coupling pocket, rear coupling pocket and close coupling mechanism, wheel pickups on all wheels, accessory bag which contains vacuum pipes, lamps and couplings, and finally separately fitted lamps and simulated coal load. SR M7 Class 044T 318. Dougal Drummond designed the M7 044Ts as a more powerful replacement for the ageing Adams T1 class used on the LSWR's London suburban passenger service, with 105 examples built at Nine Elms and Eastleigh between 1897 and 1911. Number 318 entered service in August 1900 and kept its number throughout its Southern Railway days until becoming 30318 under BR in 1950. Withdrawal came just 9 years later, in December 1959, when it was scrapped. This Hornby model of Southern Railway M7 class is presented in authentic Era 3 condition, reflecting the locomotive's appearance during its SR service. DCC ready with an 8-pin socket, it offers an easy route to digital control, while sprung metal buffers and NEM couplings ensure realistic detail. A faithful tribute to one of Drummond's iconic tank engines. Network Southeast Class 87 A7012 The Olympian. British Rail Engineering at Crewe turned out 36 of these locomotives between 1973 and 1975. Entering service in January 1974, 87012 was named Coeur de Lion in May 1978. For its last 2 years of service, it was named The Olympian and painted in a version of Network Southeast livery, with branding to promote the London Olympics bid for 2012, but was withdrawn in 2006. This Class 87, number 87012, The Olympian, is finished in its distinctive Network Southeast livery as carried during its final years of mainline service. The locomotive is DCC ready with a 21-pin decoder socket, allowing for digital upgrade. Equipped with sprung metal buffers and NEM tension lock couplings, it offers both enhanced detail and reliable performance. LMS Patriot Class 460-5514 Holyhead. Henry Fowler designed the Patriot 460 for the LMS as an upgrade of the LNWR's large Loram Class for express passenger work. Built at both Crewe and Derby Works, 52 entered service between 1930 and 1934. Holyhead was new from Crewe in September 1932, numbered 5983, but this was changed to 5514 in August 1938, as represented by the model. This Hornby model of the LMS Patriot Class 460, number 5514 Holyhead, is finished in accurate period detail as it appeared in the late 1930s. Designed for reliable performance on 00 gauge layouts, the locomotive is DCC ready with a 21-pin decoder socket and is fitted with metal sprung buffers and NEM tension lock couplers. BR Patriot Class 460-45540 Sir Robert Turnbull. This locomotive started out as 5901 when it emerged from Crewe Works in August 1933, but was later renumbered to 5540. It was rebuilt with a Stanier taper boiler in October 1947, which promoted it from Power Class 6P to 7P. It became 45540 under BR in May 1948 and survived in service until condemned in April 1963 and was scrapped by July that year. The locomotive's name, transferred from the drawn large Claughton 1161, was in honour of Sir Robert Turnbull, former General Manager of the LNWR, who was knighted in 1913. This model of the BR Patriot Class Sir Robert Turnbull is presented in its post-rebuilt condition, reflecting its appearance under British Railways ownership. DCC ready with a 21-pin decoder socket, the locomotive is designed with metal sprung buffers and NEM tension lock couplers. Northern Rail Class 153, number 153360. The Northern Rail franchise commenced in December 2004 and inherited its fleet from those of Arriva Trains Northern and First North Western, including a large number of Class 153 single units, of which number 153360 was one. Under Northern Rail, the unit saw considerable use in the Carlisle area, including services on the Settle and Carlisle line and the Cumbria Coastal line to Barrow and Furness. Arriva Rail Northern Rail successor from 2016 operated the largest fleet of Class 153 units in the UK. Number 153360 went into storage in late 2021 and was subsequently scrapped. The Hornby Class 153, number 155360, is finished in the distinctive Northern Rail livery, representing its appearance during regular service in the north of England. It's DCC ready with a 21-pin decoder socket for easy digital upgrade and fitted with NEM couplings. DB Schenker Class 67 Bobo 67015. 30 of these locomotives were built for EWS by Alstom in Spain in 1999 to 2000 as replacements for Class 47s, for use mainly on Royal Mail trains, but after mail contracts were lost in 2003-2004 have been used on passenger trains. Transferred to DB Cargo by 2015, 67015 spent a period on lease to Wrexham and Shropshire trains and was named David J. Lloyd. It is now one of a dozen leased to Transport for Wales for its premium services, currently running in DB Schenker Red and can be used in push-pull mode with Mark IV coaches and a DVT. This Class 67 number 67015 model is finished in the vibrant DB Schenker Red livery, reflecting its current use on premium services with Transport for Wales. Fitted with a 21-pin decoder socket, it is DCC ready for easy digital conversion. Sprung metal buffers and NEM couplings provide enhanced realism. With its powerful modern profile and push-pull capability, 67015 makes an ideal addition to any contemporary diesel or mixed traffic collection. British Gas 88DS Hilsey. The Hornby 88DS Hilsey represents Ruston and Hornsby's durable 040 industrial shunter, delivered new to British Gas Southern in 1961. Based at Hilsey Gasworks, number 1139 worked shunting duties until its retirement and preservation in the late 1980s. This detailed 00 gauge model features a die-cast chassis, metal buffers, NEM couplings, and is DCC ready via a 6-pin socket. Finished in authentic British Gas blue and white livery, it's ideal for industrial or depot themed layouts set in Era 6. Well, that's it for our October announcement. Do let us know in the comments what you thought, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to hear about future announcements here first. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.